SPY DIY here, and today we're doing a review of the 3M. This is the patch plus primer spackling compound. This is a 4-in-1 applicator. You get the actual spackle, in with it is primer. The end of this, it's pretty handy, is actually your putty knife right there, and then the sanding pad is actually the cap. So you can see right there's a little bit of grit. It's actually a little bit, it's got like a foam pad below it. So we'll give this a shot here. What we're trying to repair is, if you guys have ever used 3M command strips, when we went to peel, it snapped right off. So we had no choice but to pull it off of the wall. And as you can see here, it's actually gone through the painted surface below the part of the paper of the sheetrock and actually exposed a layer deeper here. So we're going to try to repair this. This is about 2 inches or so here, and about 1 inch wide. What it instructs to do is take the product. It doesn't necessarily say to shake it, so I haven't. It says to squeeze the product into the wall here, into the area to be fixed, and then you're going to go over it with the putty knife to level it out. And then what we will do once the product is dry, which a good way to test is, aside from the area that you're going to fix over here, you can just feel with your finger to see if it's dry on an edge. That really doesn't affect the outcome. Another way to do that as well is you can actually squeeze a little bit of this onto like a napkin or like a paper plate, and when that little test piece is dry, you'll know that it's dry on here as well. So we'll just squeeze this in and spread it out. The issue that I have with a lot of plastic applicator knives or spatulas here is this edge actually isn't 100% straight. You can clean metal ones pretty well and you'll get nice even applications. As you can see here, you can see that there's a lot of lines that the applicator, that the knife left behind. Just for me, like if I can save myself any work, the more work you can save and the quicker you can make these repairs, the better. It'll just mean more sanding, and there might be a little bit more inconsistency to the way that it applied it to your area you're looking to fix, but it may create not just ridges, but some valleys in where you're trying to repair, and that might necessitate having to reapply it again to kind of get a perfectly smooth finish. So what we'll do is we'll let this cure, and then I'll show the next step. Okay, so I've come back. I let this cure for roughly 12 hours. I just wanted to be safe because it doesn't explicitly say when the product is fully cured. So I went back through here and sanded it down with the top of the applicator. It came out super smooth. It does apply a very thin layer. I'd say as far as efficiency, it does a really good job of quickly fixing these. It's I'm sure primarily meant for nails, screw holes a lot smaller, but it did fix this with one pass. I could go over it again, but as far as just quickly filling these small nail holes, screw holes, etc., seems like it did a pretty good job. It was a great quick fix, and it is worth noting again that this is not just spackle, it's spackle and primer in one, which is pretty slick. So they could theoretically now just paint over this in one coat. Overall, I would recommend the product for its price point. I did this for a move. So, I didn't have to buy a tub of spackle that may have been a cheaper price, but more of it would have gone to waste. In the process of the move and where we're going, I can't really work on a lot of projects. It would sit and eventually spackle will dry out. It's a little pricey for what it is, but it may be worth it to you to not have to waste a lot of it. It's just the right amount. It gives you the spatula so you can apply it. It's all these tools in one, and then when you're done, you can throw out the tube or recycle it, whatever your preference is, and have it all done in one foul swoop. I'll provide a link to this particular type of item to purchase it on Amazon. Thanks a lot, guys. feel free to hit subscribe below. If you like this video, also thumbs up, and appreciate the viewership, and I'll see you guys in the next video.